medicine.
Medicine.
I take medicine for pain,
Uh-huh.
and it makes me drowsy.
Uh-huh.
And it really interferes. So it's very paradoxical for me because on the one hand, on a physical level, it really helps.
Yeah.
On the level of being able to be aware,
On a mental level,
it's
it makes
messing
you fuzzy.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm really in a conundrum about that.
Well, let's look at it for a moment, okay?
Okay.
So there's the physical pain that you like some relief from.
Right.
Right? So you're taking a medication.
Right.
Right? And then it kind of makes your mind a bit fuzzy.
Just sleepy. Makes me sleepy.
Sleepy. Now, are you not completely and totally aware of sleepiness? You just said sleep makes me sleepy.
Yes. Yes.
You're pretty aware of that.
Yes.
Totally clear on that.
Yes.
Right? So it hasn't clouded awareness, it clouds mind. Right.
Oh, you just made me feel so much better.
Well, that wasn't my intent, but I'm glad it had that effect.
Of course, because that can't be clouded.
Right.
That's an impossibility.
Right.
How did I miss that?
It's the thing that's noticing your mind is clouded.
Yeah.
The drug can make your mind clouded.
Right.
But it can't make the noticing that your mind is clouded.
Right.
Yeah?
That's great.
Pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know why I was stuck there. I mean...
You're just stuck there the same reason everybody else is stuck there, because you thought about it a little too much.
Exactly. It was really heavy on my mind, so heavy that I forgot. But
yeah. And what I mean by you were thinking a little too much, that's not a criticism. It's a way of saying, hey, you had everything at your disposal, as everybody does,
right,
to look at this. All I did was ask you questions.
Yeah.
See, I didn't give you the answers. You gave me the answers. I just asked
the question.
Is the awareness of cloudedness, is that clouded? I just asked the questions, and then you realized that you had the answer all along.
Yeah.
That's what I want to point out.
Yeah.
Often, though, we stop looking in our direct experience for answers. We look in our minds.
Of course.
And then our minds kind of have a tendency to get a little clouded.
And that was the whole thing for me with religion and everything, was that when I started looking at my experiences,
yes,
then all of that fell away. All of my questioning different religions, trying to figure, different ones out.
Right.
I mean, I think every road leads us home. Some are just more expeditious than others. And I have this yearning to remember.
And what is it you want to remember?
Just my essential. I don't need to do anything.
What have you always wanted to remember?
Who I am, essentially.
Okay.
What I am.
Yeah.
Beyond this.
Okay.
I know. I believe that existence, that's what I refer to God as, because to me God or existence is everything, it holds everything that is. There is nothing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So see, now I forgot it again. That's what happened. My mind is like that lately. It goes. Yeah. And I think I'm losing it, or I think I have Alzheimer's, seriously. And that is,
Well, just if you're going to remember something, remember that you aren't your mind.
Yeah.
You're not limited to your mind.
Yeah.
Your mind is just another organ. Your heart beats, your lungs breathe, and your mind thinks.
Right.
But you don't,
And the mind is just a tool.
Or it doesn't think, or it gets confused, or it loses its place, or whatever it does.
Does a lot of that lately.
Right?
Yeah, when I went to your retreat, it really helped to hear you say that, because I was honestly getting a little worried because the mind was getting clouded so much and being forgetful.
Yeah.
So
just always see, when you allow your mind, if it's clouded and you allow it to be clouded,
right.
then you can ask, is there something that's not clouded? Right? Usually we're struggling so much with what is in our experience that we can't actually ask the next most intelligent question, you know?
Right.
Well, my mind's clouded. Okay, it's clouded. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Is there something that's not clouded? Right in the midst of all this cloudy mind.
Yeah.
See, and then you start to realize there is a wonderful clarity that doesn't depend on your brain being clear. You know, it's nice to have a clear brain, but it doesn't depend on it.
One more quick question.
Quick?
Yes. And there's something's changing about when I ask a question now. It's like it's starting to come from here. The question.
Good. Yeah. More from your body, your being, than
right,
your mind.
More.
Wonderful.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. The deepest questions do come from your being.
Okay.
These are up here. These are curiosities and interests. Down here, this is just something. That's when I ask people, like, what are you here for? What do you want? They tend to look in their mind, but I'm not really asking their mind. I want that thing that's here.
Right.
That's what I want, you know? I want that thing that when it's all said and done, when your life is over, that thing that you really wished you'd put attention on. Yeah. That thing that question that you really wished you'd actually looked more deeply into that. And that's not just some idle curiosity here. That's something that's existential, right? It comes from our existence rather than just our thinking process. And that's the question that has great power because it comes from existence. It doesn't just come from curiosity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.